Hey everybody, thank you so much for clicking on this video to find a little bit more about Virgie and what she's gone through. I can tell you from the bottom of my heart, this woman is the most joyful and resilient woman I've ever met in my entire life, and I am thrilled to be able to help her. A little bit more about her. As you read, my mother-in-law works with her, Denise, works with Virgie, and that's how I found out about her and met her. And I spoke with Virgie. I've spent the last couple of weeks with her and her son Angelo, and I asked her a little bit about her situation, and she was giving me some more details about it. And she asked that I tell her story because she didn't want people to think that she was asking for something for nothing, or that she was being ungrateful in any way, shape, or form by asking for something specific. So I am here on her behalf to give you a little bit more information about her and everything that she's gone through. Virgie has been here for 5 years. She married her husband about 13 months ago, and in her words, everything was great until they weren't around friends and family. They had moved to a place here that you were kind of on an island, and you had to go and take a boat to get over to the shore, and then then your car would be there and you could go around and do whatever you needed to do. And she did that for work for several months, would row across the shore and take a cab to work, and never was late, always on time, and always had the sweetest spirit, which is why when everyone found out what was going on with her, it was such a shock because of her joyful attitude. When the doors, behind closed doors, her husband would, in her words, treat her like a slave. He would make her spit in her face, make her clean on her hands and knees, kick her, hit her, beat her, verbally abuse her, but never in the face. And in her words, the fights would be so violent that the neighbor, she would run away just to get out of the house, and the neighbor would take her in and would just beg her, please, don't go back, please, leave. But she has no one, no family, nothing here. And this was her commitment that she made, so she was really trying to make the best of it, and really was terrified more than anything. She would go to work beaten and bruised, but no one, she couldn't prove anything because it was always internal. And when the last straw came, that he finally hit her in her face, and she hid, in her words, at her neighbor's house next door until she could get to safety. And through all of that, ended up losing everything that she wasn't able to get back and get anything that was hers. Basically left that house with the clothes on her back and went to my sister's house, which is a shelter for domestically abused women, and spent 3 months there. I cannot even imagine what a humbling and scary and awful experience it would be to lose everything that you have no family, nothing, but still get up and come to work every single day with a smile on your face. And my mother-in-law can attest, and I can attest from meeting her, nothing brings this woman down. And she finally was able to find an apartment here in Mount Pleasant. The reason she chose that was because her son was recently diagnosed with autism. He's 4 years old. His name is Angelo. And she needs to be close to his teacher so that he can get the best care possible. When I asked Virgie about how she was doing and what she wanted for her place, she said, whatever anybody feels that they want to give, I would be grateful for anything. She wouldn't even give me things that she needed. And I don't think I quite understood what having nothing meant until I went and saw her home. And when Denise told me that they found out that she's living in this apartment with nothing, immediately I knew this was the Adopt a Family that we had to work with for Supper Club. So I went and spoke with her, and it was something I've been fortunate enough never to have to experience after everything this woman has been through. I go into her home, and there's a bed, a king-size bed and box spring that's on the floor, mattress and box spring that someone donated with blankets on it, a TV that someone is lending her so her son can watch videos, no cable or anything like that. There is a recliner that she was recently given, and a dining room table with no chairs that she was recently given. That's pretty much it. Outside of, she has some wicker furniture that's no cushions or anything on her balcony that my sister's house gave her for a startup. That's all she has. And I just cannot even imagine that. But she just has a smile on her face and is happy as can be. And I asked her, how she does it. I'm like, how do you do it? How do you just stay up and keep such a joyful attitude and so happy all the time? And she said, she pointed to the sky and said, I know that God is putting me in this situation to bring me through a better person on the other side, and He'll never give me more than I can handle. And I just prayed every day that He would send me angels, and I really feel like you all are my angels. I started crying, and she started crying on top of everything else that she has told me. It was just a heartbreaking situation, but she is so joyful and so sweet. So that is why I really want to help Virgie, because she's working so hard. She wants to go to the top in her job, but because she's taught herself how to read, write, and speak English, sometimes there's a translation barrier, and she's taken the test a couple times for management, but hasn't been able to pass it just because of that language barrier. So anything that you guys can do to help. I had someone say to me this week, if we would just give one thing, we can make such an impact in someone's life that we don't need. We are so lucky to have everything that we need, and for us just to be able to donate something to help Virgie get a fresh start, someone here in our community, for her and her son Angelo, and help them to have a good Christmas. So if you would like to donate, you'll see a list of items at the bottom of the screen. All you have to do is look at that list of items. If you see something that you would like to donate or that you have, just please leave a comment in the leave a comment box at the bottom of the page. That way it's a live list. Check the previous comment so you can see what other people are going to donate as well. And then that way we won't get duplicates. She doesn't have anything. I mean, the simple basic things like toothbrush holders, laundry detergent, soap dispensers, basic items that it just, to me, we take for granted. And she just keeps on going and is happy as can be. If you don't want to donate an item, but you'd like to donate a monetary gift, my suggestion would be to do it in the form of a gift card for groceries, a gift card for gas, which actually brings me to my next thing this week. After everything she's been through, getting a fresh start, working herself to death, her car, someone sideswiped her and totaled her car. And now she doesn't have a way to get around or to work, and so maybe a gas card wouldn't be the best thing right now, but I would definitely look for a gift card if you'd like to do a monetary donation. Please, if you would like a monetary donation, please feel free to do that, whatever you feel in your heart that you'd like to do, but we'll be happy for anything. You can drop off any donations at the FunFit classes, which EatFit, Live Fit, the Supper Club, we are doing for Adopt the Family. You can have that, drop off those on Tuesdays and Thursday nights at the Mount Pleasant Rec Department in Park West from 7 to 8 o'clock. You can come to the cookie swap on December the 12th, and there's more details at www.eatfitlivefit.com for that. It's Saturday the 12th. We're going to be able to have cookies and donate our items to Virgie there. Shaping Concepts has teamed up with us and has been so gracious to be a drop-off spot and to help out as well. So you can drop off items there from the hours of 7 to 7, Monday through Friday. Daniel Island Hip Hop is also willing and gracious to be a drop-off point for us, and you can drop off items there on Monday and Thursday night at the Daniel Island Gym from 7:30 to 9 o'clock. Thank you so much for taking your time. I wish you a very happy holiday, and thank you very much for anything that you're able to do to help us with Adopt the Family this year. Have a great day.